A systematic research review is all about strategy, finding the right tools to help you get the right information so you can conduct your analysis. So maybe think about it this way. You wouldn't walk into a lab to do research and look around and say, hey, I've got some test tubes over here and some liquids over there and some other things. What are we going to do today? You would have a plan for how to approach your research, your goals, and objectives. So in our case, getting to know what's in the library, not just on the surface, but really digging in can help you find the right places to find the right information. So one way to do that is to look at the different indexes and databases, and in this library, it's ginormous. So that can be a little overwhelming. There are subject guides that you can look at as well, but another kind of backdoor way in is to use the library's general search features. I'm just going to come in here. I'm doing a very basic search, and I'm going to type in hypertension, and I will search and probably get an impossible number of returns. Oh yes, 4,380,572. So that's way too many for me to consider, but what I want to figure out from this search is where there are resources that are going to be relevant for me so that I can plan my search strategy. So over here in refining results, there are a couple of little secrets. One is I'm limiting to scholarly and peer-reviewed research. So if I select that and make a limit, that's going to give me 2,475,762 references. Too many, but scroll down on the left here, and it might not be on the left in your own library, but most of your university libraries are going to have this feature where you look at databases. So if I select Database Show More, this will show me all of the different databases that have some type of research return something relevant to hypertension. So if I scroll down and look at this, you'll see it just gives me the hit count. That's the way this is ordered. And I can work my way all the way down to find different databases that might have, oh, the music index has 8 returns. Probably not a logical place for me to search here. Regional business news, film and television even has something relevant to hypertension. But if I scroll up to the top, the usual suspects. Of course, searching hypertension, I'm going to search Medline. But there's something here, complementary index. I'm not sure what it is, so I want to make sure I make a note, a database up in the library. Science Direct, Science Citation Index, Academic Search Premier, Biomedical Reference Collection, CINAHL, Nursing and Allied Health Collection. All of these should be on my target list because there's an awful lot of hits. Just a word about Scopus. A lot of Scopus is duplicated in Science Direct, so you wouldn't necessarily need to search both of them. Scopus is a great place to track scholars more than to track work. So what I would do in my search for hypertension in my systematic review is I'm going to target these databases right here in addition to Medline, even though there's duplication, and that helps me develop a more well-rounded search strategy rather than just targeting a single database at a time. So if I cancel out of this, and we'll just do one more search, we're again just searching in the general library. If I come up over here and I want to find research on health coaching, because that was my other topic of interest. So if I do a search here, that will give me 4,009 references, and I want to look and see where these turn up. So again, I've selected scholarly and peer reviewed. That was already selected for me. And if I choose my databases here, we'll see some similarities. Academic Search Premier, it's one of my wild cards, one of my favorites. Science Direct, that's all the Elsevier journals. CINAHL, Science Citation Index, Social Science Citation Index. So that's interesting. That didn't show up under hypertension. Nursing and Allied Health, Biomedical Reference Collection Comprehensive. So in looking at this and making some choices, again, I can scroll down and see that Education Research Database has some resources that are useful, but I can make a more educated guess about where I'm going to find research, remembering that as a novice researcher, you're never supposed to look everywhere, but you want to create a systematic strategy that will make sense to your faculty advisor, to your mentor, and to journal editors, because you want to try and find every study you possibly can. The way to do that is to cast a wide net and narrow down, narrow down, narrow down, but make sure you're looking in the right places.